Uh, Farming Simulator.
Like actual farm simulator?
Yeah,
You like to pretend to drive tractors?
I didn't know I did, but apparently I do.
Look, I'm not judging you. I've played
I
plenty
mean,
of farm simulators.
like Farming Simulator 22 is pretty fun.
The last one I played was 18.
22 is pretty fun. It
Do
was
they
free
have
on
do,
it was free on Xbox, so I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
do they
try
have
it.
the new tractors?
They have some. I don't know. I guess.
Am I doing the intro?
I mean, if you want it done right.
I mean, I've always done it, but I was gonna not talk to you about it and just let you do it.
I forgot. I don't know how it goes.
Hey kiddos, looks like you found your dad's anime stash. And then Mark goes on about sneaking into a bedroom and finding a tape under a bed. I don't think that's how it happens. Nowadays it's just I'd update a little bit. I'd be like, hey there kiddos, looks like you found your dad's anime stash. You clicked on a secret folder, you opened up the folder inside of that, you clicked down through 14 more layers of folders, and there was this video, and you found a good one. See, because that's not how people hide things anymore. They don't have actual tapes. When's the last time you saw a VHS tape?
Today.
Me too. I'm looking at one right now. But that's not the point. Me and you are different, Sai, where I don't want to
I, I
say,
saw I saw another thing too. It's called the CD or DVD or Blu-ray.
right?
I saw all of those. I saw a cassette tape.
I have
I'm lying. I didn't see a cassette tape.
uh, uh no, it's cassette tapes are fine. I have a cassette tape floaty for my pool.
Like it
It's
looks like a cassette.
it looks like a oh
Do you
why'd you
sit in the middle?
well it's long, it's like 4 foot by 1 foot, so you just lay on it,
Oh, okay.
not to
Because
brag. I have an
what I
inflatable
thought
pool.
was it was like one of those like circle ones where you sit in the middle, like at a hole.
Oh,
And I thought it was like two seats.
I was about to say, what the hell kind of cassette tapes are you seeing, dude?
Yeah, no, but like you get the two seats. It's like a love seat, but for nerds.
No, it's smaller. I got it because we got a slip and slide, and I went down it once and it really hurt because I didn't have any kind of floaty. What the hell are we
Cause
talking
you're
about? We're here to review
cause
anime.
you're old.
What?
It hurt because you're old. You
It
said
hurt
that
because I'm
wrong.
old. I'm 38, dude. I'm way too old to be
Slip and
moving.
slip and sliding. I get it. I'm 30. What's it? 31.
I believe you.
I believe me too. I guess.
Not to sound racist, but it's hard to tell because black people don't age.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's not racist if it's true.
I don't know if that's true. We're not here to get into that. We're here to talk
Black don't
about
crack, man.
Fate Apocrypha. That's true. That is just true. That's just the way it is.
Unless they're on crack.
That's true as well. I've never done crack recently, so
I mean, I don't think I did it.
you never know.
I might have been around someone who was making crack, and they might have got me secondary high.
Hmm. I got
But
that. I
but
got that on
I never
marijuana
purposely.
once at a music festival. Yeah. What are we talking about today, Sai?
I have no clue.
We're talking about one of your favorite animes, Fate Apocrypha.
Are we?
We are.
I
Good
thought that
thing
was
you
next
watched
week.
it, huh?
I thought that was next week.
That's this week.
Really?
You're killing me, bro.
Okay. I watched
Not as
most
much
of
as
it.
the other two. You showed up.
I
But
mean, I watched a lot of it, but I've already watched it, so I can
I was
talk
gonna say
about
you've
it.
already seen it. So when I
I
when I say something like she fucks that dragon, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right. She fucks that
fucks,
dragon.
she fucks that dude.
No, that's true. So,
And
it's
also, are you talking about Astolfo? You're talking about Astolfo, right? The Lancer of Black?
what?
Which? Never mind. Never
I'm
mind.
talking about Sieg at the end
Yeah.
with his wish.
Yeah.
I don't, dude. I'm lucky
Astolfo's
to
a
remember the
dude.
name Sieg, and it's 4
Astolfo's
letters.
a dude. The girl that rides the eagle.
Yeah, the
That's a
Griffin.
dude.
That's a dude.
Yes. I told you gender bending is a thing.
I mean, whatever. I just,
I'm pretty sure it's a dude. I I know that you thought it was a girl because I thought it was a girl, and I feel like I seen that it was a dude. I know it's a dude in real life. I think he's just very androgynous.
that was a girly voice, but
Yeah, I think it's an androgynous character. I could be wrong.
you're talking about the blonde chick who fucks the dragon.
Yeah,
That's a
the one
dude.
the one with the lance
I
that
don't
that
remember.
rides.
All I remember is
Hold
she
up.
grabs the dragon's hand and says, "I wanted to tell you something," and I thought she was gonna say I'm pregnant, but I'm guessing no. If it's a dude,
I mean, if it's a dude, it could still fuck the dragon.
yeah, as long as the dragon's getting fucked.
There's a trait for it called feminine looking.
Mhm.
So I don't think it's a girl.
Yeah, the one on the cover, right? Yeah, the Lance. The Lance one's a dude.
It's a Prince of England.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to think the oh god, what was her name?
Oh,
The
okay,
girl at the
never
beginning
mind. The
wanted to
gender
kill
is
you.
question mark, question mark, question mark.
Okay, so whatever. Who
Because you know
cares?
there's a game, right?
Well, yeah, the whole thing, the Fate slash series is based on graphic novels, right? And
Yeah.
that's why you love
And
it so much because Cy loves a good graphic novel.
actually, I like the gotcha game.
It's not
I
quite a
never got to.
game. It's not quite a book. It's not as doesn't work as either. But whatever.
Yep.
If I had my way, I
Mhm.
would delete every graphic novel or every I keep
Book.
saying graphic novel, every visual novel off the face of the earth. And then I would find anyone who was going to make a visual novel and I would pay them to not make it. And then we'd never have to deal with visual novels again.
I mean, but they're so cool though.
Are they? It's like,
A
oh
little.
man, you think you're going to play Digimon, but then all of a sudden you're not.
That's what it really is.
That's what it really is. That's how they
Because
get you, man.
they made a Digimon visual novel.
They didn't need to. They could have made a real
They
game.
didn't. They could have. It was a strong move.
It was a move. They could have made Digimon World 5.
They could have.
Ain't
They
nothing
probably
stopping
will.
them.
So how
So
far
anyway,
did you get?
episode 25, the last thing that happened in it.
So you saw the parts with Dracula?
Yes.
Okay.
There was so like
There was a lot going on.
there was a lot going on, and it was just like, oh, here's Shakespeare. Also, Frankenstein's here.
Frankenstein's also a girl.
Frankenstein's a girl now. And but
Mordred's a
don't
girl.
who was the first person I was talking about? The round table one.
Mordred?
Was that Mordred?
The
The one that wanted to be
one that fights Sieg in the very first the one whose master is the dude, the necromancer.
Was he a necromancer? The dude with I think he had a beard. He was like
and he had the scratches on his face.
Yeah, he was like the cool college professor.
Yeah, he wasn't a college professor. He's like a bounty hunter or something.
He seemed like
But yeah, I know. Yeah, it's him.
Okay.
It's like the main character, kind of.
I thought
So when you,
Sieg was the main character, but then again, Sieg wasn't there for most of it.
yeah,
And when Sieg
it's
was there, Sieg was in the background doing nothing.
my favorite Fate characters in this one, and it's Achilles because Achilles is just so good. He's just oh man, that Sig, the not Sig, Achilles Chiron fight was really good too.
I will look. I'm going to tell you right now. I didn't like it overall. This
Probably
is
not.
all over the place.
It's not
But
for everyone.
I liked that when two people fought, you just got to see a fight scene. Like I'm so tired of fight scenes being all flashbacks. I'm so tired, and we're going to see that all going forward because Demon Slayer made it popular, and now everyone's doing it. But when I watch a fight scene, I don't want to see the backstory during the fight scene. Show me the backstory, then show me the fight scene. I want to see the fight scene.
Yeah, always get some good looking fight
Why do you?
scenes
What are you doing?
laying down.
Well, you keep popping in and out.
Oh, am I? I'm not used to using this thing right now.
What are you? Why are you
There's a
laying
dog.
down? Do you want me to go lay on a bed and podcast and like look at you face to face?
Yes,
I could, but my
it's the
mic's hooked up
special.
to that.
It's special sexy time podcast.
Well, we'll do that next time. We'll all.
Then Mark and what's his face will be here.
So I don't know. Like, yeah, they should be back next week. Unfortunately, they both got injured hooking, so they're out right now.
Swore this week was not this.
You could have swore that this was not this.
Yep.
What does that mean?
I thought Fate was next week.
No, Fate is this week. You thought last week. You thought Fate was last week.
I might have. Hey, I barely realized today was Thursday.
Well, I messaged you earlier today.
I know.
I rounded you guys up, and then one by one, you were like, "I'm not going to be there until you and me were the only ones left." I think we need like 12 hosts.
Probably.
That way, some of us show up.
So, dude, we didn't. Ken, I don't. Do you?
You keep popping in and out, dude.
Oh, am I? It's me.
Just you.
I'm gonna switch to my computer.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep talking.
Keep talking.
So I remember a couple of weeks ago, you were reading the description to Fate Apocrypha, and it made no sense. And after watching the show for 25 episodes, I'm going to say that description was right on because the show didn't make a lot of sense. They're like, oh, okay, so we're going to have this big war. So it's the Apocrypha War, right? And it's going to be super pretentious, and everyone's going to drink tea and watch opera the whole time. And there's going to be a place called Yggdrasil Millennia, which is just like add Mon to the end of that, and you got the last guy you face in any Digimon World game.
What's with you in Digimon World today?
I should play Digimon World again.
You probably should.
I started playing AEW Fight Forever, and it's horrible.
I imagine so. It sounds horrible.
Yeah. Well, wrestling's horrible. They should just like remake the games from the 90s and just update the graphics.
They should remake Raw vs. SmackDown.
Which one? Oh, good. You're here.
Yep.
All right. You're here. You're officially here, and we can start the podcast.
Okay.
So, Fate Apocrypha. The overarching plot we have here is that, it's an alternate timeline.
My dog barreled through something.
It's an alternate timeline. We've got magic and such. We've got two warring factions, which are red and black, obviously.
Josh, you want to know how accurate you are when you say it's an alternate timeline?
100%.
No, like not even in terms of reality. like in terms of their world, it's an alternate timeline
Yeah,
to the Fate series.
the Fate series. Yeah, because
Oh, okay. I didn't know you knew.
well, there's what 13 Fate series, and they're all alternate timelines. Most of them are.
I mean, most of them are, with a few exceptions. Like some of them are alternate timelines within the same, and then some of them are what ifs if something never happens. Like this one is before the main like Fate Stay Night and all that.
Yeah, so it's
Cause yeah,
basically that episode of Digimon where Ty goes back to the day he left for camp.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
they completely stole that from Digimon.
I didn't know you knew that.
Yeah. So you got a grail, and both
Uh-huh.
sides are fighting for this grail so someone can make a wish.
Uh-huh.
Right. So I'm still not 100% sure why every master
Uh-huh.
gets to choose their own wish. Like they're fighting with their side's resources. So wouldn't you think the sides would be like, no, you're gonna make this wish?
Well, I think it's because well, you have to win, right?
Right.
You have to beat the seven. Well, you have to beat the other team first, and then it becomes a regular girl war.
Right. The regular Grail War. That's a phrase that makes sense to everyone.
Well, no, like this is it's a that this ruler a ruler servant doesn't always happen. A ruler servant happens whenever there's something wrong with the Grail War, because
Okay, take a
typically
step
it's
back. What do you mean by ruler servant?
like Joan of Arc.
Okay. So
She
when you
doesn't
say
have a master, or
right, but when you say ruler servant, I just think of a ruler and a servant.
no, I meant like like they have classes. Basically, you summon a class for your servant, and you get a random servant in that class.
Right.
Like
So
we were
you use a
talking.
piece of the round table and then you get the worst person from the round table.
Yes, and rulers. A ruler is a class of servant.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it.
But there's
But
also extra servants for no damn good reason.
yeah, I guess.
There are.
Which ones?
Um or not Dracula, Shakespeare?
Oh, he's a caster. He has a master,
Who's his
but
master?
one of those guys that they send, and then Emiya kills.
But he's not part of the he
Mm-hmm.
was he was supposed to be like a major part of the Grail War?
Mm-hmm.
This show makes no sense, dude.
Well, the reason it's not a regular Grail War is because usually there's only 7. This one has 14. 2 of each.
And one pair is brother and sister, obviously.
Yes. Actually, they had 2 pairs of brothers. Well, siblings. Because you don't
What?
remember when they were telling you about all the red servants, and
No.
they were like, yeah, we got all these mages, and then you never see any of them again. It's because the priest killed them, and he was controlling their servants.
Oh. That is
That's
Who
why you
was
only see 2 red servants.
who
I
was
mean,
the brother in
masters.
that?
It was just 2 random dudes.
Oh, okay.
They're not
Well, they
important. You
don't matter.
literally, yeah, like literally all of them die. So you never see Achilles's master. You never see Atalante's master. Berserker's master,
You see
which
Berserker's
is
master?
Spartacus. Berserker.
Oh.
Berserker of red. Would that make
I
it?
thought you meant Frankenstein, who
No, I mean,
demanded to be called Berserker.
yeah, no. I was talking about Spartacus. They're both berserkers. You were half right.
So there's a
You never.
Berserker on each side.
Yes, there's one. There's like Siegfried is the soul, saber. So is what's her name? And then Jack the Ripper.
Oh my god, that was the dumbest thing
Oh, it's so
I've
funny.
seen this year.
Is it?
Jack,
Have you watched Ragnarok?
yeah, I watched that 2 years ago.
There's a new season coming
I
this
ain't
year.
watching no more regular Ragnarok. Just stop.
I'm just letting you know that there's a new season, and you said that was the dumbest thing this year.
The dumbest thing I've seen this
Oh, okay.
year. The year is young.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
did
that
watch
young.
Reincarnated as a Sword.
I liked Reincarnated Sword. I didn't see
That's
anything too dumb in that. I didn't
It was
see a
real.
little girl eating people saying I'm Jack the Ripper.
I mean, she was Jack the Ripper.
I guess she was Jack the Ripper.
She's
Who-
Jack the Ripper in the way that it's because there's another Jack the Ripper in the new one, but it's the idea of Jack the Ripper, so it doesn't have a form like a body.
Like Jack the Ripper in the new what?
Fate. There's a Fate series releasing.
Yeah, because this
Right now.
one's 6 years old,
Yeah.
which seems
are-
odd because you don't think there are 6s of years passing, but there are.
No, I didn't. I thought they passed one at a time.
Yeah. So the whole plot to this is the I want to say
Who
bad
wins?
side, but both sides.
Who wins? Sig?
Sig doesn't win because the wish is already made. Let's explain who Sig is here. Sig is a homunculus.
Like in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Question mark.
Yes, you know how they create fake humans without souls,
Oh,
and they're both bad sides.
oh, they're both very bad.
Was it Sig? Wait, who's the Lance one? Who's the
Sig
Sig
and
was-
Astolfo win.
Sig? Astolfo wins. Sig doesn't win.
I'm looking at Wikipedia and it says at the end of the story, Sig and Astolfo win the girl.
Astolfo is the Lance, right?
Uh-huh.
Sig is Astolfo's master.
I mean, I at this point I really don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, he does become Astolfo's master.
Okay. So Sig is a homunculus who was created to be a battery, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then Siegfried kills himself to give Sig his life so he can live more than 3 years.
Mhm.
Which is a weird thing to do. Because if you know you only got 3 years left, you can do a lot in 3 years. And there was a great speech where Sig was like, what can I do in 3 years? And I forget who said it, but they were like, whatever you want. You don't have to change the world. Just do whatever you want. And Sig was like, oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Wasn't
But then
that
Sig
that
did.
the old man?
It wasn't the old man. I feel like it was Astolfo because it's the only name I can think of right now, but it wasn't. It was another blonde chick. I don't remember who it is. And Astolfo might not have been a chick, as we found out.
Oh, okay.
So they have their Grail War, right? What is their final move called? I forget.
Which one? Just in general, Noble
Yeah.
Phantasm.
The what?
Their Noble Phantasm.
Noble Phantasm. Noble Phantasms are pretty neato. It's like
No, they're really
Dragon
cool.
Ball Z,
They're really cool.
where they shoot each other with energy beams.
Not always, but sometimes.
So I'm thinking of the King Arthur fight
Mm-hmm.
that they kept flashing back to. That was a pretty good fight where they were Noble Phantasm each other. It was
You
like,
mean like the beginning scene where
Yes.
where they do it with Siegfried?
well, I'm thinking like in
Yeah.
I think like 8 episodes in or something where they go back and show.
Oh,
like,
I
that
know.
whole thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's basically the same.
It's a good fight. Like that was probably my favorite moment out of the whole anime.
I mean,
And it was all
I
downhill.
really wish
And
Gilgamesh
it never
would've
really
been
went
in
too
this
high
one.
uphill.
Gilgamesh's fate. You got like, I'm surprised you got the one fate that doesn't have Gilgamesh in it.
Well, you picked it.
I didn't pick it. The wheel picked it.
Well, you put it on the wheel.
No, I didn't.
I can't make that argument whether or not you did.
I don't think I did. I might have.
I don't know who might have said.
It feels like something I do though, so I'll take it.
So wait, if Sig won, who made the wish for everyone to be immortal?
They both get wishes. Sig and Astolfo get a wish.
So Astolfo wished for everyone to be immortal.
I have no idea who wished for what, but
So somebody wished for everyone to be immortal. So then Sig wished to be a dragon so he could carry the Grail to an uninhabited side of Earth.
okay, yes.
So Astolfo wished for everyone to be immortal.
Oh no, I think that was Shiro's wish.
So how did Shiro get a wish?
I don't know.
The whole thing falls apart towards the end, dude. And it wasn't together in the middle. So that's just not good. We're just going to read the Wikipedia.
Who finally accepts? Wait, what? Sig battles against Shiro, is able to defeat him using a razor plastic tree. However, he is killed in the process and wakes up inside the Grail with Astolfo.
Wait, who had the assassin?
Yeah, that's
elf chick?
Shiro.
That was
Shiro.
Firo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Firo won.
Yeah, he won. He wins, and then somehow he gets a. I don't know how Sig and Astolfo get a wish, but that's why Sig makes that wish to nullify his wish. I don't know how it works. I just enjoy the fights.
I just enjoy the fights too. But the problem with just enjoying the fights is hard to fill a podcast by saying we just enjoy the fights.
I mean, yeah, no, it definitely, like, okay, the first half is really well done. I mean, plot wise, I mean it's coherent, is what I mean. It's well done and coherent, like everything. It's when Dracula comes out, it's kind of where it just begins to do too much.
You're right. Before that, there wasn't much going on. It was pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah,
We had King Arthur's daughter. King Arthur was a woman, right?
Yes.
Which you wouldn't think would work, considering a woman king is called a queen. But
well, no, she had to act like a man.
I don't understand. But then her legitimate daughter.
Because ancient people didn't want women as kings.
They did. Did you not see that the Queen of England ruled for like 320 years? We finally got the old bag.
That was the recent one.
It wasn't that recent, dude.
You're talking about the one that just died, right?
Yeah, but she was queen in like 1920.
Yeah, but this is like 1615.
Well, this is all not true.
I know. That's also, this is a make-believe story, Josh. They can do what they want.
You're right. Who am I to judge?
A podcaster.
The host of a podcast is who I am, so I'm judging them. No, I don't know.
I mean, it's all right. But I mean, yeah, the first half of, like, I think whenever it's Shiro who messes everything up. Because he's a sneaky bad boy.
Well, you'd think the sneaky bad boy would keep the story flowing and keep things fresh.
Yeah, I don't know. The immortality thing kind of ruined everything, right?
Right, but you got to think, Hiei was a sneaky bad boy, and where would Yu Yu Hakusho be without him?
But he wasn't sneaky, and he wasn't secretly Frieza trying to be a good guy. I guess. I don't know.
You lost me on that analogy.
I did. I lost myself as well. But no, he's just, I don't know. If I recall right, I remember his whole spiel being very convoluted and weird.
Well, I think everything in this anime was pretty convoluted.
Extra convoluted and weird.
I think so. I keep saying it's pretentious, but I feel like it's convoluted to try to be more pretentious than it actually is. I don't feel like there's the depth to this that they think it is. I think they're trying to be Frasier, when in reality they're just Cheers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the episodes of Cheers that were Frasier heavy. That's what this was.
Oh my God.
What is happening right now?
I'm reading something.
To
And it just completely ruined everything I knew about Apocrypha.
I was gonna say, I
Apparently,
hope it's about this anime.
it is. Apparently, okay. So Shiro Amakasu, the
Shiro.
little brown guy with the white hair, he is apparently a ruler class servant from the previous Grail War that they talked about. The one that Darnik Igdamillennia won.
Igdamillennia.
But yeah. So he was that guy. Then he becomes like he stays and he chooses. I don't know. It's weird. I would have to read all of this.
Okay, that's not the most shocking thing I've ever heard.
It's not,
like,
but it changes a lot.
They're very unclear on what happens to these servants after the war.
They usually just disappear because they usually die.
Yeah, I specifically heard that mentioned, but then I specifically saw the opposite.
Yeah. Wow, I did not know he was a servant. I guess I missed that. Okay, makes sense. I guess that's why he wanted immortality.
He wanted everyone to be immortal, though.
Yeah.
So he wasn't lonely.
Shakespeare was nice. I liked Shakespeare.
Shakespeare was so useful. Blew my mind.
He's not.
He's sitting there in his dragon comb writing a book.
He was just being Shakespeare. He was more useful than what's his name? The dude with the golems. I didn't like him. I forget it.
The master from the beginning?
No, he's the caster for Igdamillennia. The one with the mask.
The one with the what?
The mask. The one that wears the and the cloak. The one who makes the golems for him. I need Avita's Braun.
I believe you, man. I'm picturing someone completely different.
Avita Braun is who I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I in my head, like I know you're right. I don't know the name of the guy I'm picturing.
He has a gold mask.
I was just picturing someone. I'm just I don't know why I'm associating someone completely different with making the golems because I definitely did. Like the I remember the main thing I remember about him. He dies at some point. I don't remember when he dies, but like the servants for their side were introducing each other, and this dude was like, "No, don't tell anybody your name."
That guy is who I'm talking about. Avita Braun.
Yeah, yeah, Goldman. That makes more sense.
Yeah, Goldman. So can we talk about Dracula for a moment?
I'm gonna give you the floor and let you talk about Dracula for 40 minutes.
Because I really like. Who is it? Vlad the Impaler? That's who he is? I like Vlad the Impaler at first. And then he just kind of turns into Dracula.
And you were shocked.
And I don't remember. I mean, I understand how the two things happen. But I didn't see it coming the first time. I understood that. And it made sense. Did you understand it? And did it make sense to you?
Nothing in this made sense to me, man.
Okay. Just was curious. Man, did you like the part where she's riding around in her castle, floating in the sky? You didn't? You didn't like the Hanging Tower, Hanging Gardens of Babylon?
I'm never gonna understand what you like or why you like it, Sai.
I don't love this anime. It's very okay. It's just nice to look at. You turn your brain off. Just watch it.
Demon Slayer is nice to look at too, and it's hard to get through an episode.
I mean, it's not that hard.
It's pretty hard.
It was hard to get through the first 2 seasons. I've actually started to slowly change my opinion about it. Not much, but
you don't.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it as much as I did. I still hate it mostly. But...
No, you're on my side for this. You're not.
Okay. I hate it mostly. I don't enjoy the backstory thing when they do it. They do it bad. Did you like the flash forward in Fate Apocrypha?
Flash forward.
Yeah, the first scene is like one of the last scenes.
What?
When the show starts and they're showing the fight with Mordred and Sig, when he turns into Siegfried and they clash. It's literally the first episode.
I know, but I don't remember it I remember the first episode. I remember the first fight with Mordred. I thought the first fight with Mordred was just her fight with King Arthur.
No.
Oh, wow.
You forgot a lot of fights.
I forgot that fight. I forgot that first fight.
Because she fights a Stoffel too before. I think.
She's a bitch. She fights everyone.
Did you like the part where her master was cuddling a Stoffel?
No.
I didn't either. That was very weird. I mean, I get it though. Oh yeah, Flat was in this one. He's in the new episode series too.
Who's Flat?
The dude that Shigisho Mordred's master runs into when she's in the clock tower.
Yeah.
And he shows them where to go.
Well, you know a lot more about Fate series than I do.
Yeah, I do.
You're a bit of an expert.
No, I wouldn't call myself an expert. There's too much going on that I didn't know. Like the fact that Shiro was a ruler class servant. Kind of hurts.
They say that at some point because I don't recall that, or is that just something you have to have?
I don't know. That's
the visual novel.
I don't know. I don't know if this one actually wasn't a visual novel. This one is based off a light novel, so it's an actual book, from what I understand.
Oh, so this did not have a game attached to it.
No, not. Besides the mobile game, which all Fates are attached to. No, I don't believe it had a visual novel game.
So is the mobile game kind of your pivot point for everything?
Mark.
What's up, Zai?
So Mark's here to tell us that it's time to wrap things up.
Mm-hmm.
He's just here for the wheel. He doesn't get a vote.
I literally could not. Oh, fun week.
So, anybody who wonders, Mark started hooking again. So, if you're interested, we'll put his number on the screen.
Yeah, it's expensive, but it's worth it.
Well, Sai, what do you think? Any last words on the series?
It's a solid middle of the road show. So like a B plus, I guess.
A B plus.
Pretty good for Sai.
I'm kind of a C minus on this. Like I said, I like the fight scenes. They look good, but I feel like it just faked all the depth it was trying to put in here.
It is. I can totally see why you would like it.
Well, that's because I'm predictable, Sai. I don't like things on Tuesday and hate them on Wednesday.
I don't do that.
It's fair.
I just don't know what I'm gonna like.
That's true. It's worth checking out.
Yeah, it is. If you like waifu, you're gonna like it. I don't like waifu, but I like it because of the cool, shiny pictures and the big flamboyant text.
Mark, you got the wheel?
Yeah, you guys ready?
Ready. Cyan,
Another Fate series.
I'm
I don't
hoping
know
for
if
Digimon.
I don't think there's another Fate series on here. There's not.
I could list a bunch.
Okay,
But
if it lands on it, we just get to pick one.
Okay. Josh gets to pick one.
I'm gonna pick Fate Stay.
Really?
You
watch that one?
Don't think it's gonna go that way.
What do we get? It's so tiny.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god! Really?
Basilisk?
That I don't remember.
This is a show I like. I'm pretty sure I put it on here. But I'm not sure if this is the right one to go with after Fate.
Is it pretentious?
It's weird. It's a love story?
Oh, that sounds good.
It's not.
Yeah, we haven't had one of those in just forever.
It's not. I like it. So.
Is it the one that's Koga Nipu Chow or whatever? That one?
Yes. I believe so.
It's a ninja battle royale.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like some Romeo and Juliet thing or something.
Yes. It's
But better, because there's a trillion better ways to tell that story.
That's true, and it's ninjas, which automatically makes it better. Sorry, I'm looking at ninjas.
You're looking at ninjas. Yes. But when you say it's better than Romeo and Juliet,
Are you a Romeo and Juliet fan?
No. What?
Is
And
this
it's on
something that all that
Crunchyroll.
Shakespeare?
So that'll make this a little easier.
It's not a great love story?
Do people get brutally murdered?
Oh, every episode almost. That's why I like it. It's really good. They have really cool ninja powers too. I'm not sure if Josh will like it. I like it. I also like Desert Punk.
That is true.
Is this like Desert Punk?
No. It's more like Romeo and Juliet with ninjas. But not as cool as it sounds.
So it's like that episode of Round One Half where they did Romeo and Juliet?
Sure.
That sounds great.
I've never watched Round One Half, so I don't know.
That's a huge failing as a person.
I mean, yeah,
I've seen bits and pieces.
Also, failure.
Yeah.
By
Player
the
back
guy
on
that
the
did Inuyasha?
What?
Is it by the writer who wrote Inuyasha?
It's older than Inuyasha.
No, but it's the same writer, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't watch it.
We'll talk about that later. All right. Well, tune in next week for our awesome thing that we're doing, which we'll post soon. And Mark, go ahead and take us out.
Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed Sai and Josh's review of Fate, then you might as well just like and subscribe and leave us a review on whatever platform you're listening to, and then go to the Facebook and YouTube at Dad's Anime Stash, and then and MySpace.
Haircut?
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Recently?
Seems recent.
Last Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last Friday.
There you go, Sai, paying attention. And now that and if you've done all that before your parents get home, you can take the VHS out of the old TV, sprinkle the dust on, and then get ready to take it out again next week
We
for
aren't
a
using
special.
VHSs anymore.
Yeah.
We're using folder files. So
We're using
Folder
secret
what?
files.
Secret
My
files.
computer's
Oh
used.
yeah.
We modernized it.
We've gone up to digital.
yeah, Josh.
We've digitized it.
I'll fill you in
Later. That makes sense.
So
All right.
later.
And then tune in next week for our special review, and then the week after that for the review of Basilisk, and then the week after that will be probably the quiz.
And also, Athgeek will be back next week.
Oh, he says that.
He does.
He's gone.
No, I know.
If he's gone, it's going to be Mark inside.
Yeah, I'll be good next week.
We're going to talk about Mark inside stuff.
Exactly, which will turn into just Yamushi pedal.
Yeah.